IELTS स्पीकिंग बुक 12 टेस्ट 2। हम आज टेस्ट 2 में सीखेंगे इसके सैम्पल आंसर्स क्या हैं और कैसे दिए जा सकते हैं। आइए सीखते हैं। पार्ट 1 जनरल क्वेश्चंस। टॉपिक है सॉन्ग्स एंड सिंगिंग। सवाल नंबर 1, डिड यू एंजॉय सिंगिंग व्हेन यू वर यंगर, व्हाई एंड व्हाई नॉट। जब आप छोटे थे तो क्या आपको गाना अच्छा लगता था? यस, व्हेन आई वाज अ चाइल्ड आई एंजॉयड सिंगिंग because a child has the joy. A child is full of joy. A child is born with this happiness which a child himself does not know about, what this joy is. A child does not find reason to be happy, so a child is all the time happy. So when I was a child I was happy and I enjoyed singing all the time. Sawal number 2, how often do you sing now? I don't sing now very often. Yes, once or twice a year, because uh, now I'm an adult, and like all other adults, I find a reason to be happy, which is not good, of course, but and usually we don't have reasons to be happy. We are living a stressed life, especially after COVID-19 pandemic hit our world. Things have changed, and almost everybody is depressed. So it's hard for us to sing these days. Sawal number 3, do you have favorite song you like listening to? Why or why not? Yes, I have many favorite songs to listen to. Uh, like the song We Will Rock You by Queen is one of my all-time favorites. Whenever I listen to this song, it gives me hope, it gives me strength, and it gives me energy to get back and fight against all odds in my life. So this is why this song is my favorite. Sawal number 4, how important is singing in your culture? Why and why not? In our culture, our culture is divided in among two schools of thought. One school of thought is against singing, and it does not encourage singing and even listening to songs at all. And another school is which uh, promotes Sufism and likes and appreciates singing Qawwali on the shrines of holy saints of our culture. सवाल नंबर 4 का ये आंसर था जी, और अब हम आते हैं पार्ट 2 की तरफ, जो हमारा स्पीच है। पार्ट 2, क्यू कार्ड या स्पीच जिसको आप कहते हैं। डिस्क्राइब अ फिल्म और मूवी एक्टर फ्रॉम योर कंट्री हु इज़ वेरी पॉपुलर। अपने मुल्क के किसी मशहूर फिल्म एक्टर या मूवी एक्टर के बारे में बताइए जो बहुत मशहूर है। यू शुड से हु दिस एक्टर इज़, ये एक्टर कौन है आपने बताना होगा। व्हाट काइंड्स ऑफ फिल्म्स he or she acts in, और आखिरी what you know about this actor's life and explain why this actor is so popular। तो इसका जवाब है कि in my country Shan is the most famous actor among all the movie actors. Shan is the son of a director who passed away, who was very famous actor, and after that Shan entered the film industry, and Shan is also a very good director. He's a writer, he's an actor, he's a producer. He's uh, full of talent. He got his early education from HSN College, Lahore, and then he went to New York College, New York, and he got his education there. He learned acting there, and then he came back to Pakistan to work in film industry. Unfortunately, our film industry couldn't have good producers, and that is why our industry couldn't compete the international film industries. And another loss of life, which was the loss of Sultan Rahi's life, it proved to be a final blow to the film industry. And after that, because Shan was working in the film industry, he worked in Urdu language movies. And after Sultan Rahi's death, he replaced him in the movies, and he did our movies like Punjabi movies, and which movies were uh, in the trend. But it doesn't mean that he can only work in the traditional kind of movies. He can work in almost all kinds of movies. Like, he has also performed very, very, very well in Urdu movies and in English movies. Shan has the ability of being a versatile actor, and he has offers from Hollywood, from Bollywood as well. And he's working almost all kinds of movies, and he's the best actor in our country, and the most popular one, the most talented one. And he's also famous for his patriotism. He's patriotic. He loves his country, and all his talent, all his work he has dedicated to his country and the people of the country. Part number 3, Section 1, Watching Films and Movies. What are the most popular types of films in your country? आपके मुल्क में किस तरह की फिल्म्स ज़्यादा मशहूर हैं? In our country, action movies, and especially solid action movies, are quite popular these days among male audience in our country. Tamil movies from India are quite popular because their action, their dialogues are, you know, quite full of energy and excitement. So the kind of solid action is what our young generation likes. So action movies are popular. Sawal number 2, what is the difference between watching a film in the cinema and watching a film at home? There is a huge difference in watching a film at cinema, because on the big screen you have a different feel, and this screen has an impact on you because you are going to the theater, and you are fully involved, all the atmosphere, and you especially get time to go to cinema, and your mind is clear that I am here to watch a movie and I have to watch the movie. So this way you enjoy a movie more than sitting a movie sitting at home and watching a movie, because at home you are not 100% committed to watch that movie, because you have to go to the washroom, you have to go to open the door, you have to listen to, so there are a number of breaks in which break your thread of consistency and involvement, which is quite opposite to the to watching movie in a cinema. Sawal number 3, do you think cinemas will close in the future? Cinemas will not be closed in the future, because in future a man needs company. We are living in the world of IT, where everybody has a cell phone in their hands, and they can watch movie and anything at home. But a sense of loneliness is also developing. Man is also suffering from loneliness. Loneliness has increased among the young generation, and they need to go to some social gatherings or some kind of parks and theaters where they could get some entertainment and the company of the people. So I don't think there would be cinemas would extend or would close in the future. Yes, but they will be less in number because not everybody uh, knows what solution should be done to kill the loneliness. So they will be less in number comparatively. Part number 3 का section 2 theater. सवाल नंबर 1, हाउ इम्पोर्टेंट इज़ द थिएटर इन योर कंट्रीज़ हिस्ट्री? आपके मुल्क की तारीख में थिएटर कितना अहम है? In the history of our country, theater is very important because all the movie actors and actors working on TV came from theater. They had their initial trainings, the learning at theaters. So theater is a school that trains people for bigger purposes in the film industry or in show business. So theater has very much importance in our country, the history of our country, because now there are academies, acting academies, acting schools. सवाल नंबर 2, how strong a tradition is it today in your country to go to the theater? Unfortunately, our country's theater lost its importance and lost its character. The theater that used to be around 40-50 years back does not exist these days. So only some vulgarity, entered on the stage, and the people who demoralize the audience ethics came on the stage. So the people who want to go to theater for some quality entertainment and some quality pastime cannot go to theaters now, and theater has lost its character, and this tradition has also become weak. So it's no more popular among the audience of our country now. सवाल नंबर 3, do you think the theater should be run as a business or as a public service? क्या थिएटर को पब्लिक सर्विस के तौर पर या बिजनेस के तौर पर रन करना चाहिए? आई थिंक इफ़ यू रन इट एज अ पब्लिक सर्विस, it can make you some money as well. A handsome amount of money can be earned if you run it as a public service. And if you work on theater as a business, there is nothing wrong with that. If you do your business and you want to facilitate the audience with some quality products, there is nothing wrong in that. So both the ways of running it as a business or as a public service is good. Thank you for watching this video. अगर आपको इसमें कोई सवाल हो, कुछ पूछना हो आपने IELTS के बारे में, तो आप हमसे कमेंट सेक्शन में बात कर सकते हैं, कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं. थैंक यू. इस वीडियो को देखने के लिए आपका शुक्रिया. कोई सवाल हो IELTS से मुतल्लिक, इस वीडियो से मुतल्लिक, तो आप कमेंट सेक्शन में हमसे पूछ सकते हैं. थैंक यू.